In expanding binomial products, you need to ask yourself, do you know what the word binomial means? Binomial means two terms. The suffix bi means two. So the two terms that we may want to put in may be x, for instance, may be one term, and the other term we may want is 5. I have two terms, x plus 5. Another binomial expression could be x plus 7. Another binomial expression may be 3x plus 8. In all these cases, there are only two terms. So let us say that we're going to multiply this binomial expression and this binomial expression together. So we will write, therefore, x plus 5. And now we need to show that these two terms belong together. So we will put them brackets. Now we're going to multiply these with the other term, which is x plus 7. And once again, we finish off with a bracket. Now this is a binomial product, two expressions which are multiplied together. The thing I want to explain here is that we do not need to put the multiplication sign in. It's not required. So we will rewrite this again and we will write. And so we have an expression which is a binomial product. And how do we expand this binomial product? And there are several ways of expanding a binomial product. And one of these is, let me rewrite this expression again. Using the silly face above, it'll be eyebrow, eyebrow, nose and mouth. And visually, we connect the x and the x together. That will make one eyebrow, and the 5 and the 7 together to make the second eyebrow. And then we will connect the 5 and the x together, and that should be our nose, and then the x and the 7 to make our mouth. And so we'll multiply these terms that are connected together. And so we have x times x, and we'll put them in brackets. And then we'll add the next eyebrow, which is 5 times 7. And then we'll add the nose together, which is 5 times x. And then we'll add the mouth together, and that'll be x times 7. So we're multiplying each of these. Now that we've got them, we can simplify them. X times x is x squared, and 5 times 7 is 35, and we add 5 times x, just 5x, and then we'll add x times 7, which is 7x. And we are left with 4 terms, x squared, 35, 5x, and 7x. But you will notice that 5x and 7x can be combined together. So 5x plus 7x is 12x. So we can rewrite this one more time, and we can say that we have x squared plus 35 plus 12x. I really need to point out that mathematicians like these terms to be in a certain order. And what they like is the 12x to be before the 35. In other words, keep all the x's together first, and then at the end write the 35. So in other words, I will start off with x squared, But the next term that I want to be here is 12x, and then finally ended off with 35. And this is my expression for expanding this binomial product. So you can see that this is an alternative way of expanding binomial products to FOIL. There is another method that I'll show you in the next video, and it is expanding the binomial product by considering a rectangle. If you found this useful, then please subscribe and you'll be able to receive notification when the next videos come on.